I'm this far from the mic.
And I'm this far from the mic.
And together we are
These fars from the mic.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to an episode of Digi Bro and Friends.
Yeah,
because
you're adding
there's,
the friends.
Yeah, there's no other brothers here. It's just Digi and Brandon Tolentino.
Yep.
Victor didn't want to watch because he has too much homework to do, and Shade, I didn't ask because he probably has to go
watching
to
a movie.
bed soon.
No, it's
like
like spring break.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll text him and tell him to come up here.
That'd be
We're playing Star Fox 64. You can see all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want me to move this cord for you?
No, that's all good.
It's
all good.
It got worse when I moved it. I'm extremely drunk. I don't know about you.
I'm fairly drunk.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I can feel the mangarita in my veins.
The fact that I had the presence of mind to set up everything for this is kind of bewildering.
I was hoping that you would like slip up somewhere and I would laugh.
See, I think that's how you know you've gone truly pro, when like everything is second nature to you, that you can do it when like I can't even talk right, but I can set up everything. Nothing was set up. I had to put the mic pole in place.
Oh man!
Open all the programs and reset. I had to download the game.
I had to walk upstairs.
Nothing was okay. Are we watching this on purpose, or are you just?
I love this. Oh no, I love this intro.
What are they explaining right now? I've never actually watched.
It's the backstory for the game. It's like Peppy and Star Fox is Fox McCloud's dad. Star Fox is the name of the group. And Pigma, and they're trying to like stop Andros, but they fail.
Is he on their team?
Pigma is currently a member of Star Wolf in this game.
Okay.
Eventually,
but he was originally a member of.
Yeah, he was originally a member of Star Fox. He represents that when you fight Star Wolf.
There's a pretty interesting lore behind this game.
I love the lore of Star Fox. I looked it up afterwards.
It definitely comes from an era when like background information was like a thing people did. I think we lose out on that nowadays. Like there was a time when, like in nerd culture especially, like knowing all this extra shit that was like auxiliary to the main point, like could make it more interesting. And I feel like there might still be a backlash against that, where people are like, fuck the expanded universe, because it's usually not that good.
Yeah,
you know,
there's like a lot less heart goes into games these days.
Yeah, but I think expanded, I think Dark Souls is a good example though of a game that has like expanded lore that you only learn about if you look for it. You know,
I've never played those games, but like I've like been online and just seen how everyone
videos and shit? Yeah,
everyone's like really into the lore of that game if they get into it.
You're sure none of this is in your way?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you have the. Brandon was kind of resistant to playing this on an emulator because
PS3 controller in my hand.
Yeah, it's definitely a game made for the N64.
This is gonna be awesome though. I'm kind of excited right now.
Yeah,
me is excited.
I figured you like. I know you like playing games in weird circumstances. You know, like. I'm gonna put this random restriction, right? I have to sit in a cardboard box and play this game. Like, some kind of odd thing. But at the same time, there's sort of a line between like fun limitation to put on yourself and like
annoying.
Yeah, I don't want to play this on a fucking PS3. You know, like, because it can ruin the core principle of the game. It's sort of like I've been playing Ocarina of Time 3D, and I'm not going to get too into this because I'll probably talk about it again in an Ocarina of Time playthrough. But, I just don't like it that much. Like, compared to real Ocarina of Time, it just feels better to me. Even playing it on an emulator with a PS3 controller. Like, I haven't played Ocarina of Time on an N64, actually. I've only played it through emulator and 3DS, but I like the feel of the original, even on an emulator. It just feels right. So it's like on the 3DS, I'm like, man, this game is so well designed. Wish I was playing it on a better system, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love everything in this game.
So how fast do you think you'll be able to beat Star Fox 64?
I beat the game 1.5 times just downstairs in the amount of time after everyone left. I think it's only about an hour long. 49 minutes, I guess.
All right. So we can do like 5 episodes probably.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get like a basis of how many episodes I should cut between. Oh man, this is a cool game. I've never played much of this. I don't think I've ever played past the first level.
This is like 10-year-old me.
Yeah. Well, it's also current you because you've been playing it like crazy.
Oh, I fucked up. I'm too drunk. If I do the flip there, I can get both the bomb and the upgrade.
Oh,
The hyper laser. Yeah.
How good do you think you are at this game?
I think I'm fairly good, but I'm not like a top scoring
Right.
person.
You have to. I mean,
I'm gonna go through the canonical run of this.
Any game to be the best, you have to like. It has to be your one game, or
Yeah.
one of your 3 games. Kind
So
of thing,
if I go through these like arches here, I can get to the secret boss, which is like this alligator guy, and he's just like, I work for Andros. I fight that thing if I go through the secret arches.
I see.
But I'm gonna go through like the canonical way, like my perception of like what the storyline is like.
Okay.
So if you go down here, you're gonna fight this giant mech monster that's like.
What makes this version more canonical to you? Like, does it just flow better?
There's only a few number of enemies that like have actual names, like they actually name them and they actually work for Andros. Everyone else is like, this is like the meteor.
What do the
crusher.
decals on the front of Fox's ship say?
I think it says Star Fox on it.
Like the weird little gamey ones, like right there next to the cockpit. Do you know what those are?
I actually don't know.
I'm curious. It looks like it says like
you.
Andros, I failed you.
Yeah, so that's Andros' second in command, his like lieutenant.
I see.
Yeah, that's.
So you already took out.
That guy's
second.
Grandja, yeah.
You're well on your way towards the final boss. How much Star Wars influence do you think there is on this?
There's
game?
a shit ton of Star Wars influence in this game, man.
Like the entire game feels like the last scene from A New Hope to me.
God, everyone got fucked up. What happened? This never happens to me.
Oh, they all got damaged.
Also, I was 8 away from the medal. Oh my god.
Dude, honestly, I didn't even realize the game had started until the point where you said, if I had done that flip, I could have got both items. That was when I realized you were actually playing.
Oh god, I'm really feeling it. Oh god, wait. This is my favorite level to play because of how much shit just occurs. I'm hoping that I can get through the.
No, I've definitely played this level,
zone.
but I don't think I ever beat this one. Because when I was a kid, this was too hard for me. Like the dodging all the asteroids and shit. And I think it was the boss this level I could never beat. But my friends had this game, but I didn't. So so they would be like, "Oh, you fucking suck."
I was like playing, and I got a shit ton of medals on my game. And I like went online to see how other people do, just like casually and like watching Let's Plays. But I'm just like, there's only like 1 medal on like half of their like the Let's Plays that I've seen. I'm just like, whoa, no. How dedicated am I compared to like everyone else in this series? I just go, oh, have I gone too deep? Am I like too deep into this?
Like most people had less medals than you, is what you're saying? I see.
Oh god.
But there's got to be someone who's, you know,
oh
few
yeah,
people have got them all and everything.
Zallard 1 is like the current top like scorer that I've been watching.
noticed with you, you always tend to be like close to the best at any game you play. Not quite the guy who's so psychotically dedicated that he's the best, but very close. At the few games you get really fucking into.
Yeah, I have to like get super dedicated into the game though.
Right.
Be quiet.
I can't get that into one game. Like, I have too short of an attention span. Typically, by the time I beat a game, I'm like fucking sick of it.
Oh my gosh.
But what's cool about games like Star Fox is that it's so short that, like, you know, you can play it over and over again. And I think we really lost out on that over time, like the arcade style of game.
Yeah.
Like the only people still doing it really is Platinum games, and like people consider it novel when they do it. Like,
have you ever played what's it called? Way of the Samurai?
No, I've not. I don't think so.
That's one of these like arcade style games where it's like you play through the entire game in like a couple hours,
Right.
and then you gotta like replay the entire story. There's no like loading your old save file.
Right.
It's like
I think like games like Platinum games like Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising Revengeance or Vanquish are all games that like kind of harken back to this, where like the point is it's like a 4-hour game, but the point is to play it a bunch and get really good at it. And like if you've only played it on normal, you haven't really played the game, you know? Like sure, it was fun and you played it, but if you actually paid $60 for that game, you should have played it on the highest difficulty.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, that was the point. And it's funny because those games are sort of like making concessions for modern gamers by like putting a normal mode in there when really you're supposed to play it on the highest mode. But like I think it's easy for people to forget that kind of thing. Like for me, as someone who didn't grow up with arcade games, who grew up like, I hated hard games as a kid. Like if a game was hard, I just didn't play it. I played easy games like Diddy Kong Racing and fucking.
I was like fucking retarded when I was playing games as a kid, man. I was like, I don't care if this game is hard or not. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by this game and love it.
Well, that's how most kids were, I think, in like the NES and Super NES era. NES especially.
Oh yeah.
Because like the games were so close to arcade that like they still had that mentality of like it's got to be stupid fucking hard, you know. Like trying to beat even Castlevania 1's not even as hard as an arcade game because you can start from checkpoints, but like. You really gotta fucking master the game to beat death, you know? And the game's only 34 minutes long if you are good at it, but it takes fucking hours to beat, or days if you're a kid, you know, if you're not good at it. And like, I didn't grow up with that. I had none of that experience. If a game was hard, I just didn't play it, you know?
Oh, man.
So, like, I grew up on games that either I never beat or that were easy to beat, because I also had 2 little brothers, so we had to trade off constantly, you know?
You know what? I always forget that you're the oldest one out of everyone.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's weird.
Who do you think of as the oldest?
I don't know. It's just because I associate with Vic the most. It's like, I always think that you're like...
He is the more responsible one. By most people's standards.
Yeah.
It's funny, though, because Victor thinks of himself that way as well. Like, because people always, you know, sort of regard him that way and he thinks of himself that way. But I'm the only one who actually has, like, a wage. Like,
yeah.
I actually have a job and I make money. Like, even though my job is something weird, it's like, oh, it's the internet. No one takes that seriously. It's like, yeah, I make at least $1,000 a month. I make minimum wage, you know, and Victor makes nothing. He's a fucking college student, which could be... You know, like, on the one hand, it's like, yeah, he's got so much potential. It's like, yeah, but is he going to capitalize on it?
I trusted my instincts. This is the best part of the game. I get to skip this boss.
I'm tripping balls.
You're going to trip a ton of balls right now.
Alright.
This is, like, the best place to be when I'm, like, really drunk. So, there's warp zones in this game. There's, like, 2 of them. This
is some 2001 shit.
Yeah, this gets crazy. And this is, like, the best place to get points on this level. I'm hoping that I can get 200 points.
Fuck. Whoa. This is awesome. This game kicks ass.
This game is the fucking best thing.
There's certain games that, like... Have you ever had those games where you haven't played it, but you know it kicks ass just from hearing people talk about it? This is one of those games. Oh my... What the fuck is happening? This is awesome. This is one of those games for me. I've never really played it. I've never watched someone play the whole thing, but I know it kicks ass.
This game is fucking beautiful, man. It always, like, upsets me when I see someone, like, rage quit in this game and then just, like, stop halfway. I'm just like, you haven't even, like...
It's like an hour-long game. You can't even do that.
I've seen people do it, man. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, I could see if you're a kid like I was, but, I feel like if I played this now, I'd have no reason not to finish it. It's just that for a game like this, I feel like if I finished it, I'd still be missing the point. The point is to play it again and again and, like, find all the secrets and shit, you know? Which I super respect that kind of game. I just don't have the patience for it. I love watching people like you play it who do have the patience for it, because then I can go, fuck, they put so much thought into this, you know? Like, recognize it all for myself.
Oh my god, I love that. But I completely skipped the boss. But even though it's,
it was
like,
way cooler.
Yeah, I skipped the boss, but it's the Mateo Crusher pilot, and he's all like, I'm tricking you into thinking that I'm defeated, and then I stop you.
Alright, next time on Digi Bros, we're gonna play more Star...
Nice.